I sat down to write my TEDx speech. I had high hopes of meeting the deadline. However, as I delved into my topic, a feeling of disconnect washed over me. It became clear that I wasn't able to relate to my topic. I knew that I had to make a change. The thought of delivering a speech that I wasn't confident in discussing filled me with unease. Hello everyone, I am Pavni Narsinpurkar and today I'll be talking about the power of connection. Have you ever found yourself torn between two important parts of your life, your friends and someone you're getting close to? That's a struggle that many of us face. Imagine walking through the crowded hallways of your school and suddenly, there they are, that person that catches your eye, the person that makes your heart race a little faster. You start talking and before you know it, you get caught up in something exciting, something new. That's exactly where my story begins. I remember the nervous excitement of those first conversations, the thrill of discovering someone and understanding how they understand me in a way like no one else did. But as my connection grew stronger, I began to feel the weight of a difficult question looming over me. A decision between nurturing my new relationship and maintaining the bonds I had with my friends over the years. Navigating this newfound territory felt like I was trying to walk a tightrope without a safety net. Every step felt uncertain, and I found myself constantly questioning whether I was making the right decisions. Could I give my all to this budding romance without sacrificing the relationships with my friends who were there for me through thick and thin? It was a dilemma I hadn't anticipated, and it left me feeling unsettled and unsure of myself. But amidst the uncertainty, there was a glimmer of hope. A realization that by sharing my experiences and insights, I could not only unburden myself of these thoughts, but also share my experiences with so many people just like me. It's through these personal stories that we make a connection, understanding, and perhaps even a sense of solace, knowing that we aren't alone in our struggles. Amidst my struggles to balance romance and friendship, I found myself in a comedic whirlwind of misadventures. From accidentally sending a text meant for your crush to your best friend, to stumbling out awkward encounters trying to play matchmaker for my friends, it seemed like I was starring in my very own rom-com. Of course, with a bit more chaos and a lot less glamour. But hey, laughter truly is the best medicine. And those moments of hilarity served as a reminder that do not take life or love too seriously. After all, even during our most tangled relationships, a good hangout can unravel the knots and bring us close together. There were the infamous group hangouts where my friends and my new love interest collided in a collision of hilarity and awkwardness. It was like watching two worlds collide, with my friends showcasing their quirks and inside jokes, while my significant other attempted to navigate the chaotic universe with a mix of confusion and amusement. From debating the merits of pineapple on pizza to sharing embarrassing childhood stories, these gatherings were a melting pot of laughter and connection, reminding me that sometimes the most memorable moments happen when you least expect them. Navigating relationships, especially when you're young and inexperienced, can be difficult. It's understandable to get caught up in the excitement and the intensity of a new connection, sometimes inadvertently neglecting the important relationships like our friends. Recognizing the strain is a crucial first step and a sign of maturity and self-awareness. Balancing these competing demands is challenging, and it's common to wonder if others are putting in the same efforts as you are. While it may seem like your friends aren't prioritizing the relationship as much as you are, it's essential to remember that everyone's capacity of understanding and adjusting to change varies. Encourage an open conversation where everyone's perspectives and feelings are respected. Expressing your concerns and frustrations with both your friends and your connections can foster understanding and strengthen your connections. It's about finding a harmonious equilibrium where all relationships can thrive. Leaving the impact of these relationships resonated deeply in parts of my life, leaving a noticeable imprint on my studies, social dynamics, and most importantly, my mental health. The inability to reconcile these relationships left me feeling trapped, and the eventual end of my relationship brought a distinct sense of pain. In the aftermath, it was tempting to adopt the perspective that my friends were right about my relationship. However, acknowledging that this viewpoint was an oversimplification was crucial. The bitterness towards my friends intensified. This bitterness I harbored towards my friends only intensified the emotional turmoil, making it imperative to reassess my approach. Attempting to fill the void left by the concluded relationship with the collective presence of my friends proved challenging. While they offered supporting help during my difficult times, the fractures in our friendship became apparent. Striving for happiness in their company felt strained, highlighting the need for genuine and reciprocal connections. Despite the lingering tensions in my friendships, the experience underscored the importance of adeptly managing relationships and discerning when and whom to prioritize. The lesson learned was not to discourage love or emotional investment, but to approach it with mindfulness. Understanding the delicate interplay between friendships and romantic entanglements is essential for fostering a harmonious and fulfilling life, where each relationship plays a distinct yet complementary role. In conclusion, the intricate tapestry of relationships, whether romantic or platonic, is a journey marked by its challenges and lessons. My experience highlighted the importance of balance, communication, and self-awareness in maintaining the connections effectively. While the journey may be fraught with ups and downs, it's through these trials that we learn the most invaluable lessons about ourselves and the dynamic nature of human connections. Moving forward, I'm committed to nurturing my friendships and being more mindful of my romantic endeavors. Because in the end, it's the connections we make with friends, families, and partners that enrich our lives and also make us who we are. Thank you.